We are live at Clearwater High School for this Class 4A regional quarterfinal matchup between the visiting Jesuit Tigers and the Clearwater Tornadoes. Good evening, everyone. I am John Pedrero from the class of 1981. Welcome to Jesuit Tiger football. First of all, rights to this webcast of this region quarterfinal game in the 2024 FHSAA Class 4A Football Championships have been granted to Jesuit High School by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this telecast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited. Jesuit coming off of a 42-0 win at Middleton. A rescheduled game that was canceled earlier because of a hurricane. Will Griffin 10 out of 18, 176 yards, 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions. Hezekiah Davis has been getting more playing time as the season has progressed. Hezekiah off the bench, 9 rushes, 68 yards. Mikey Vernon caught 5 passes, 125 yards for a touchdown. And Carlo Thompson rushed 5 yards for 54 yards and a score. Nice defensive game again for Tucker Witte, Caden Henderson. They were in the backfield basically the entire game. Middleton hung around for a little while, but Jesuits' depth and talent really made the difference there. And the Tigers roll a shutout, their 4th consecutive win, 42-0. Jesuit finishing as the number 5 seed in this Region 3. And even though they are a district champion as a 5 seed, they play the 4 seed, a higher seed, who also was a district champion. That's the Clearwater Tornadoes. And that's why we are on the road tonight and not at Jesuit. The winner of this game will play the winner of the regional number 1 seed, Port Charlotte. They're playing at home against South Fort Myers. What's interesting in this 8-team region, 4 are out of the same district. Amazing. That's 4A, I think 12, which is Port Charlotte, the number 1 seed, Naples, who is a very strong team, the number 2 seed, Fort Myers Dunbar, number 3, and South Fort Myers, number 4. Those are the 4 teams in that one district, and they all made regionals. So tonight's opponent, we'll mention Matt Thompson. First of all, Matt Thompson in his 12th year at Jesuit with a career record of 1-24-33, and of course he won that 2021 state title. For the season, Will Griffin's thrown 22 touchdown passes for Jesuit. Justin Thurman has rushed for 393 yards. Hezekiah Davis, 346. Tigers relatively even on the rushing and passing totals for the season. Caleb Smith still out. Trent Keeling, your leading receiver, he's got 37 for 239. I actually have a few defensive stats here, which we'll go over in a moment because the captains are coming out to midfield for Clearwater. I see number 1, that's Jalen White, the quarterback. 64 is Samuel Roseborough, the defensive tackle. These numbers are a little bit challenging to read. They're kind of light gray. That looks like a 58. We'll call it that. Noel Brown. Yeah, Noel Brown, he's the leading sacker. Jesuit, I see Trent Keeling out there. Will Griffin out there. Can't quite see the other 2. But Jesuit, the visiting team, they're going to be making the call in the coin toss. But while that's going on, we actually do have a few defensive stats for Jesuit. Zach Quinn leading with 49 solo tackles. Tucker Witte, 12 tackles for loss. Sack leaders are Cole Ballesteros and Witte, 4 each. Ballesteros with 23 quarterback hurries, 22 for Witte, and Trip Keller with 3 picks. So Clearwater has won the toss, and it looks like they have deferred. So the other Tiger captains are Justin Thurman, number 2, and Jack Kruger, the senior, number 16. So the Tornadoes, here they come. They are with a record of 7-3 this season, coached by Thor Josiak. He's a former Clearwater player, actually played for USF, and ironically, Thor Josiak took over as Clearwater head coach from now offensive coordinator for Jesuit, Don Misick. So for those of you that were on earlier, I think there were about 4 of you. We had to reset the camera angle a little bit. We were missing about 25% of the field, had the screen too big, but I think we're in pretty good shape now. Actually, up in the press box here tonight behind the glass. So Clearwater with a record of 7-3. The Tornadoes lost 3 out of their first 4 games. I think that we're going to have the national anthem here, so we will stop for just a moment, then we'll resume as the color guard is out on the field. Okay, the national anthem. So Clearwater started the season 1-3. They won their first game against Bartow, then lost 3 in a row. Actually got trounced pretty bad at one of their local rivals, Clearwater Central Catholic, a team that Jesuit has seen many times in the past. And CCC won 42-14. And after that game, the Clearwater Tornadoes have reeled off 6 consecutive wins, including a win against the one common opponent, Tampa Catholic, 48-14. Beat the Crusaders pretty bad as the Jesuit Tigers take the field. So Clearwater has a dual threat quarterback in number 1, the junior Jalen Witte. He's thrown for 1,568 yards, completes 58% of his passes, 15 touchdowns, 3 picks. He's also rushed for 573 yards. He's the second leading rusher. Jerry Drain, the senior, averages over 8 yards a carry, has rushed for 757 yards. The leading receiver is Javion McKenzie. He's caught 25, and on the defensive side of the ball, one of those captains, Noel Brown, he has 14 sacks, so he's a player to watch out for on the defensive side. So Jesuit in their whites, tops and bottoms. Clearwater in a kind of a light red with the difficult to read gray numbers. We'll do our best here. And they have the left-footed kicker to start. Here we go. Hope you enjoy this broadcast. And it's a squibber to the 30, 35. And out of bounds is Colton Haywood. I mean, Clearwater obviously knowing about Jesuit's return game, the returners all averaging 30-plus per return. So the Tiger offense out on the field to start. And Caleb Smith is still out. Luca Norton's still out. Mikey Vernon's done a really good job in stepping up here for Jesuit. Teeling Green to the right. Chang Sut Vernon to the left. And Thurman next to Will Griffin. 1st and 10 at the 37. Flag. And it's going to be on the before the first snap. It's encroachment on the defense. So that's a quick 5 for Jesuit. I think Wyatt Allender's still in there in place of Luca Norton. So 1st and 5 Tigers. Same formation, shotgun formation. And another whistle. Is that too much time? No, it's another 5-yard penalty. So someone from Clearwater is lining up in the neutral zone, it looks like, and they've done it twice in a row. And Jesuit has not run a play, and they have a 1st and 10. How about that? First time we've seen that this year. 1st and 10 Jesuit. Right in front of us here, we have a nice view right at midfield. Tigers trying to get this same play off. Griffin maybe with an audible. This time he's back to pass. Pass is caught by S.J. Green, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards. So Jesuit already into Clearwater territory at the 48, 2nd down and 5. This time one wide out to each side. Green's to the near side. Handoff, and Thurman is stuffed. Went right up the middle, and he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. And that's about it. I know Jesuit would love to get Thurman off early here. So 3rd and 5. Griffin. Swing pass is caught. 1st down, Thurman. This little screen out of the backfield. Nice touch on that pass by Will Griffin. And a nice gain to the 40. That's a pickup of 8, and it's a 1st down Jesuit. Two wideouts to the right now. Thurman next to Griffin. Green by himself to the left in press coverage. It's a pitch. Thurman cuts up field. And he's going to get positive yardage. Pickup of about 3. Tackle by, looks like 25, Javion Jackson. So 2nd and 7 now. Griffin fakes a pitch. Griffin downfield. Is a man open? Teeling? No. Just out of Teeling's reach. So it's going to be 3rd and long for Jesuit. They are at the Clearwater 37, and they're facing a 3rd and 7. 10-14 left in the first, no score. Man in motion. And Griffin, pass is caught, Teeling. And he got the 1st, and good job, Will Griffin. He bobbled that snap, was getting pressure, had the wherewithal to get it out in the flat to Teeling. And the reliable Trent Teeling is enough for a 1st down to the Clearwater 27-yard line, 1st and 10 Jesuit. Man in motion, Thurman. Griffin pumps. Griffin runs. Griffin goes left. Griffin fumbled it, and I think Clearwater got it. Griffin fumbled it on the way down, and no, Jesuit comes up from the scrum with it. Wow, who got it? I think that was 77 that fell on it. That's Remetta. Thank you, Anthony Remetta. Griffin fumbled it on the way down. And Remetta, the left tackle, winds up being an 8-yard positive yardage. 2 wideouts to each side. Thurman next to Griffin. Griffin back to pass. Short drop. Griffin dumps it to Teeling, who wanted a flag, and it's incomplete. Teeling was tightly covered that time by 0. It's Rayshawn Loving. So here comes Ryan McNeil. Here comes Macho Mendez. 8:58 left in the first. No score. Jesuit has a 3rd and 2 at the Clearwater 24. Thinking this is 4-down territory here. So Jesuit's going to have to call a timeout. There was some confusion. So not one you want to burn this early, but Jesuit calls their first timeout. Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message provided by this station and the FHSAA. Not sure if this is a station or not, but we'll call it that because it's in the script. So Jesuit with a 3rd and 2. So Macho Mendez is in there. And he is a heat-seeking missile. He will be looking to pop someone. It's an I formation. They give it to Thurman, who cuts left, and he is going to go down, and it looks like he's got a first. Cut outside. And let's see, they got it. First down, Jesuit. Barely, but first down. So the ball is at just inside the Clearwater 17. 1st and 10 Tigers. Hezekiah Davis comes in. I think we're going to have the 2 running back look here, it looks like, the Davis and Thurman. So Thurman actually going left up. He's lining up either side. Shotgun formation, back to either side. Now Thurman goes to the line, and they give it to Hezekiah. Hezekiah cuts. Hezekiah to the 5. Hezekiah with a run for a first down. Jesuit's going to have 1st and goal. Nice lead blocking there by Thurman and others. And Hezekiah Davis is down at the 4. It is 1st and goal, Jesuit. Davis hustles off. Okay, watch out for the quarterback sneak here. It is a sneak and a flag. And I don't think Jesuit was set there. That was legal procedure. The backs went to basically the wing positions, but they were not set. So again, as always, we see these advertisements of the game is broadcast live. That is spam. This is the one live broadcast right here. So 1st and goal now at the 9. Griffin under center. Now he steps back. Thurman next to him. 2 wideouts to each side. Man in motion is Teeling, and we have flags. Is this on Jesuit again? Delay a game. Oh, boy. Boy, Jesuit had first and goal at the 4. Now they have first and goal at the 14. 7:23 left in the first. No score. Jesuit moving backwards a couple of plays here. Chang Sut and Vernon to the left. Teeling and Green to the right. Pistol formation. Thurman behind Will Griffin. Teeling in motion. Oh, it's a bad snap. It's a bad snap. And Will has just got a fall on it. Back at the 40. Wow. We have not really seen that this year at all. That was an airmail. And Jesuit's going to have second and goal at the 38-yard line. My goodness. That one was way over Will's head. I don't even think Carter Raines, Jesuit's 6'7" center for basketball, could have gotten that one. So second and a mile. Just kind of want to get into field goal range here. Griffin's going to get sacked and slammed. By Samuel Roseborough, 64. And it is now third and goal at the 44. And must say I haven't seen third and 44 when it started at the 4-yard line before. It's not a good sequence here for Jesuit. I mean, they'll at least try to get a field goal out of this, but they've got to get some yardage. Griffin back to pass. Griffin looking. Downfield, oh, he's picked, it's intercepted. And it's going to be there's a flag on the play. That was an easy pick that time. Multiple flags. Might have been a face mask. Let's see what this is. Refs are talking about it. No, it's going to be Jesuit ball. Let's see what this is. So the Tiger offense still out there. Let's see what this penalty is. Oh, it's a major penalty. Wow, this is down. Was this a roughing the passer? Not sure. Had to have been a personal foul. But it's down to the 29-yard line. And with 5:37 left in the first, we're going to have a water break. So it's a first down. That must have been, I didn't see the call made, but that had to have been a roughing. So I think roughing the passer will give you an automatic first. So Jesuit got a reprieve there down to the 29-yard line. So you are watching the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal game on the Jesuit High School Football Tampa Facebook page. For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds in the 2024 FHSAA Football Championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. And it's 1st and 10, Jesuit on a major penalty against Clearwater. And it's a run by Vernon looking for, oh, Mikey's going to get tackled for a loss way back. Tigers trying a sweet play, and Clearwater all over it. And that's a loss, a big loss again. That's a loss of 11 yards. So now Jesuit facing 2nd and 21 at the 39. Griffin with the run. It's Hezekiah who's tackled. Davis tackled by Breon Key. And it's going to be 3rd down and 18. I think for a reasonable field goal chance, Jesuit's got to get this down to the 25-yard line. So they've got to get about 10 yards here. May even be 4-down territory. 4:10 left in the first. Griffin rolls right. Griffin throws it out of bounds. It's 4th down. Jesuits had the ball for nearly 8 minutes here. They were down to the 4-yard line, and just some really the center snap over the head of Griffin was what really sent things askew here, and it looks like they're going to punt and try to pin the Marauders. So Griffin's going to punt it. Boy, a long drive for nothing much. My goodness. Another high snap. Griffin kind of bloops it to the sideline, and it's going to be fielded in an alert tackle by King Powell that time. Boy, it's a flag back near Griffin. Is this running into the kicker? Or it's in that area of running into the kicker or roughing the kicker. Will walking a little gingerly off the field. So we're going to focus on this ref here and see what this is. There is a discussion. Let's see what this is. Oh, they're calling holding on Clearwater. So it's a hold on the return. So they're going to mark this from either the end of the return or the spot of the foul. But it is Clearwater ball. With 3:52 left in the first, and the Jesuit defense is on the field for the first time. That was a very odd series right there. From 1st and goal at the 4 to 4th and a mile. Several penalties on Clearwater. But the end result is 1st and 10 Tornadoes back at their own 13-yard line. So the Jesuit defense out on the field. And quarterback still has it. Passing the flat to a wide open receiver. That's Witte on the pass. Receiver wide open in the flat that time, and it's a 1st down to the 29-yard line. 2 wideouts right. Quarterback still with it, getting pressure, going deep downfield, incomplete. Good pressure that time. Looked like by Harper. That first pass was caught by Jerry Drain. 2nd and 10. So Jesuit with good pressure that time. So 2nd and 10, Clearwater at their own 29, 3:13 left in the first. No score. Witte shotgun flat whistles. See what this is. I think they had the ball. Oh, it's a sideline warning on Jesuit. So it's a sideline warning on Jesuit, apparently. Back to pass. Downfield. Oh, it's picked off. It is picked off. Intercepted by Zach Quinn. Fourth pick this year only by Jalen Witte. He was getting pressure, airmailed it, and a big pick by Zach Quinn down to the 20-yard line. Let's see what Jesuit can do with this. Looked like they were looking for the tight end, and Quinn, on the way down, looked like he almost ripped it out of the hands of the tight end. But a big play, big defensive play by Zach Quinn. So Jesuit trying to get something positive here on offense. 1st and 10 at the Clearwater 20. Griffin shotgun. Handoff, Thurman, short gain. Ryan McNeil comes in. Thurman comes out. Hezekiah Davis comes in. Thurman gained 3 on that play, 2nd down. Griffin. Hezekiah finds a hole. First down, Tigers on the Hezekiah Davis run, where he does not need much of a hole. And he just went right over between the right center and right guard. It's 1st down, Jesuit. 1st and goal. High snap. Griffin rolls. Griffin still with it. Griffin cuts ahead. And it's a loss, but that could have been a lot worse. It's 2nd down. 2nd and goal at the 11. Trips right. Davis next to Griffin. Griffin back to pass. Griffin's going to get sacked again. Boy, he is getting relentless pressure by Clearwater. I mean, these are speed rushes here. And it's 3rd down, back to the 17-yard line. So Jesuit's going to have to make some kind of adjustments here on this. Either just a short drop and quick passes, maybe have him roll out a little bit. But you've got some speed rushers on this Clearwater defensive line and on the edge as well. Griffin back to pass. Griffin. Pass is caught. Teeling. And Teeling gets down to, they're going to give him forward progress to maybe the 6. And it's going to be 4th down. And the clock running 17 seconds. This may be the last play of the first. Actually, a relatively rapidly played first. And it is. So we will be switching sides here. And Jesuit's going to have 4th and goal at the 8. And we've played 1 here in Clearwater, and there is no score. Tonight's game in the 2024 FHSAA Class 4A Football Championships is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. And it looks like the Tigers are going to attempt a field goal here with Noah Wallner spotted at the 25. So this is going to be, spotted at the 15. This is going to be a 25-yard attempt for Wallner with Teeling holding. Snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. Noah Wallner gets the Tigers on the board. So 3-0 Jesuit, courtesy of Noah Wallner on the first play of the second quarter. And you are watching the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal game on the Jesuit High School Tampa Facebook page. So Ben Beavers is handling the kickoff duties here. Got Antre Lee and Justin Thurman on the edges. So here's Ben Beavers, sophomore. Beavers boots it, and that's going to be a touchback. Clearwater ball as we start the second 3-0 Jesuit. So basketball season starting next week on Tuesday. First game of the season is on the road at Land O'Lakes. I will be there. Tigers had some preseason action over the last couple of days. Split 2 games, beat Clearwater, and lost to Calvary Christian in preseason action in games over at St. Pete High. The real deal starts on Tuesday on the road. Actually, Tigers are 3 consecutive games, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They've got away at Land O'Lakes, home against Northeast, and home against Slam. Quarterback still with it, running 20 and out of bounds. So that's the quarterback, Jalen White, and he's the second leading rusher for Clearwater. He averages 4.8 per carry, picked up 5 there, so picked up his average. To welcome any Clearwater fans tuning in tonight, hope you enjoy the live stream. So 2nd and 5, Clearwater. Witte, high snap, and sweet play results in the first down. Tackle made by Rayshawn Fitz, the freshman playing on varsity. So that moves the flags. First down, Clearwater. Again, early in the second here. Nice contingent of Jesuit fans over on the other side. Again, we are in the press box tonight. Trips right. And it is a handoff, not going far at all. Tyler Harper and Cole Ballesteros in on the tackle of Jerry Drain. Converged very quickly there. And he only picks up 2 yards. So 2nd down and 8, Clearwater. A little confusion here. They have trips left. Ooh, high snap control. It's a quarterback keeper. And short gain on the play by Witte. So Clearwater facing a 3rd down in their own territory. And he had to manage that high snap. Actually got back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd down and 8 at the 34-yard line. Another high snap and a run, and they're going to be short of the first, I think. So Fitz made the initial contact, and the rest of the defense did the work. So good penetration there by Rayshawn Fitz, the freshman. And it is a 4th down, and Thor Josiak with a decision to make. And it looks like he's sending out the punting team in his own territory on a 4th and 4 at the 40-yard line. So Teeling going back deep. And the kicker for Clearwater is Evan Mulcair, the junior. So good job, Jesuit defense. So the reliable Trent Teeling standing at his own 27-yard line. There's Trent. Snap. Left-footed kicker. Boy, it's a boomer. My goodness. Teeling with a fair catch back at the 13-yard line. Boy, that left-footed kicker, and he put that up in the clouds. That's a good kicker right there. So 9:59 left in the second. 3-0 Jesuit. Tigers have 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. How about a big play to Mikey Vernon right now? Carlo Thompson's in the backfield. Man in motion is Mikey Vernon. They give it to Carlo. He's got a little hole. Nice run, Carlo, for a 1st down. Carlo Thompson picks up 11. Not a big guy, but he's a low-to-the-ground runner. Again, that's another player, the sophomore, who's seen his playing time increase as the season has progressed. I think Clearwater thought Mikey Vernon was getting that on a jet sweep. Griffin back to pass. Griffin getting pressure. Swings it out. And caught by Teeling for a very short gain. So he saw a delayed blitz that time, so by Clearwater. Actually got back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10, no gain. So they've got linebackers or DBs, this delay blitzing will. And it's a sweep play. Carlo breaks a tackle. Carlo goes ahead, and he is going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards. So another effective run by Carlo Thompson. We'll call it 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. 8:56 left in the second. 3-0 Jesuit. Thane Swenson, Robert Bogle, Jamison Thurber. Among others on that offensive line. 3rd down. Griffin fakes the screen. Griffin dumps it out. It's caught. Mikey, 40, 45. He's tripped up. Will Griffin waited to the last second, flicked it out to Mikey Vernon, who had a lot of turf in front of him, and it's a big gain to the 44, 1st down Jesuit. And in motion, Mikey Vernon, Carlo Thompson. Carlo spins, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards. So if Clearwater's going to blitz, that screen pass is the play to call. We'll give him 1. 2nd and 9, Jesuit at their own 47-yard line. 7:50 left in the second. Tigers up 3-0. Trying to add to the lead on this drive. Griffin shotgun, trips right. Will back to pass. Griffin looking sideline as a man open. Caught. S.J. Green goes out of bounds at the 25. Clearwater drop back in a zone coverage. And S.J. Green. And is there a flag on the play? Wonder if they call S.J. on this. Let's see. And there was a flag back at the line of scrimmage. The 44. It's an illegal formation. Yeah, this must have been an illegal formation because they let the play go. So they probably had, an extra receiver on the line of scrimmage. If you have 2 receivers out wide, one of them has to be a little bit back off the line. Otherwise, it's an illegal formation. So that's what happened. And that was a nice gain on that play, too, by Jesuit. So 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 15 back at the 39. And trips right, similar formation. Griffin shotgun. Will back to pass. Griffin looking downfield. S.J. Green. That should be a flag of the authority. Yes, they are. Yep. He was face guarded. That's going to be 15 yards. And that's going to be a 1st down. That's going to be a 1st down Jesuit. It's not an automatic 1st down in high school football, but it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to give Jesuit a 1st because they had 1st and 15. Yep. The defensive back had his back turned and was really face guarding S.J. Green. Can't do that. And that's a 1st down. So Jesuit now in Clearwater territory at the 46. 1st and 10. Empty set for Griffin. Now Hezekiah Davis in motion. Will on a keeper. Nice run, Will Griffin. Keeper all the way that time. Hezekiah Davis came in motion and acted as a blocking back, and Will picks up a quick 8, second down on the called keeper. 6:45 left in the second. 3-0 Jesuit. Tigers driving, second down and 3. The Clearwater 38-yard line. Trips right again. Griffin in trouble. Griffin lobs it out of bounds. And that's not going to be grounding because he had a receiver in the area. Incomplete pass. Three nothing Tigers. It is third down and 3 at the Clearwater 38. Here comes Macho Mendez. Here comes Ryan McNeil. So the double fullbacks come in. Davis in the backfield. Shanks up wide right. Green to the left. Griffin under center. Oh, someone from Jesuit jumped. That's the Hudson Lancaster is in for Luca Norton. And he just flinched a little bit, so now it's 3rd and 8. Tigers have some young guys in that offensive line. Lancaster's a sophomore. So now 3rd and 8. 2 wideouts to the right. Griffin. And it's a delay handoff. Hezekiah Davis, and he's going to get tackled for a loss. So they try a delay handoff to Hezekiah, and he loses 2 yards, and it's 4th down. So that drive goes nowhere at all. A low-scoring game here with approaching 6 minutes left in the second. Griffin back to punt. Will with the kick. Oh, that's a fumble. But I think Clearwater got it. Yep, they did. So now we have the second quarter water break. 5:39 remaining. And you are watching the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal game on the Jesuit High School Football Tampa Facebook page. Thanks to all who have tuned in tonight. Appreciate it. Again, the winner of this game plays the winner of Port Charlotte, the number 1 seed in the region, and the number 8 seed, their district rival, South Fort Myers. So Port Charlotte will be an extra heavy favorite in that game. They handed a very strong Naples team one of their two losses this year. All right, 1st and 10, Clearwater at their own 14-yard line. Trips right. White. And it's a run and a short gain. Trying a little deception on that play. Did not work. And Rayshawn Fitz, again, last Tiger to get up. He's had a nice game tonight. We've called his name a couple of times. Gain of about 2, second down. 5:10 left in the second. 3-0 Jesuit. White back next to him. Trips right. Fakes the handoff. Rolls right. Getting pressure. Cuts left. Got a good block on the edge to the 30, and he goes out of bounds. Got a nice block on the edge on Cam Housey, one of the linemen, threw a nice block and sprung at the quarterback, Witte, and he goes out of bounds with 4:51 remaining in the second. And a 3-0 Jesuit lead. So 1st and 10, Clearwater on that run to the 31-yard line. Again, Witte, a very effective runner, second leading rusher on this Tornado squad. Pistol formation, Drain, the leading rusher behind Witte. Now he steps up, and they give it to Drain, and Tyler Harper got him. Initial contact, I think, by Tucker Witte, and Witte and Harper finished him off after a 2-yard gain. Jamarcus Holsey comes in 10 for Clearwater on 2nd and 8 with 4:25 left in the first half and a 3-0 Jesuit lead. Witte, high snap, fakes the handoff, getting pressure, goes downfield, it's caught, it's dropped. Oh boy. And he had an open receiver too, and it was dropped. Tigers catching a break. That would have been about a 17-yard gain to midfield. Jesuit looks like they have an extra defensive back in there. They do in Antre Lee, 0. Freshman David Hill, 14. He's worked his way into the starting lineup. Hill and Housey are the corners. 3rd and 8. Fake handoff, Witte getting pressure. Witte steps up. Witte running it. Right goes out of bounds. And he is shy of the first as Caden Henderson was closing quickly. And he stops the clock, 3:47 left in the second. Should be 4th down. Yeah, it's 4th down. And Clearwater keeping the offense out here. I'm wondering if they're going to try to hard count Jesuit on 4th and 4 in their own territory. Tigers backing off. Oh, and Harper jumped. And they got the first. They got exactly what they wanted. They got exactly what they wanted on a hard count. They got a 1st down. Boy, all Jesuit needs to do is just stay on the ground and just not move, and they bit. And it's 1st and 10, Clearwater at their own 43-yard line. That is a big play this late in the second. Because I think had Jesuit not jumped, they were going to punt that ball. Because Clearwater does get the ball to start the third. Still with it. Court delay handoff, high pass, incomplete. Witte was looking for Isaiah Berrien. Flag on the play, though. Maybe an illegal man downfield. Let's see. Yep, illegal man downfield. And Jesuits declining the penalty, so they'd rather have that down on that incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10, and 3:43 left here in the second. 3-0 Jesuit. Stack formation to either side. A Another high snap. Witte passing the flat, dropped. Another drop, boy. That was Jeremiah Holsey that dropped that one. So the Tornadoes with case of the drops here. I mean, he had a little mustard on that throw, but nonetheless, that's one that a receiver has to catch. And it's 3rd and 10. Bunch formation left. Could be a bubble screen left possibly here, maybe even a quarterback keeper. Back to pass is Witte. Witte with protection. Witte downfield. Incomplete. Now that was a low. That one was low. That was the quarterback there. Threw that low and behind the wide receiver. And smart move Jesuit to decline that illegal man downfield penalty. And the Tigers are going to get the ball back, and they have got 2 timeouts left. A lot of time, 3:33 in the clock here, remaining in the first half. And another high kick. Teeling's going to feel this at the 15, 20. Cuts inside. Good job, Trent Teeling. So Teeling with a 10-yard return there. Good job, Teeling. Tell you, I hope some coach has enough smarts to offer Trent Teeling a scholarship somewhere. He's just a good football player. So Jesuit with an opportunity here and time on the clock and 2 timeouts. 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Vernon to the left. Green to the short side right. Boy, that press coverage on SJ. And they hand it off to Carlo Thompson. He is swallowed up for no gain. Got back to the line of scrimmage. No huddle. Tigers trying to get some tempo here. Will Griffin. Quick pass is caught. And that's Andrew Changsut, and he has a nice gain. Changsut just ran a little hitch pattern on the left side. Broke away from a tackle, got a good gain to the 44-yard line with 2:50 left here in the second. It's Changsut's first catch, the senior. And they fake the jet sweep. They dump it off to Ryan McNeil to the 39. He's got a first, and he goes out of bounds. Fullback pass, a.k.a. the Conroy play from a few years ago, the state championship year. And it's 1st and 10 at the 39. Good tempo for the Tigers right now. Griffin shotgun. Griffin back to pass. Griffin. Pass is almost picked off. No. Oh, boy. Jesuit catching a break there. That was close to a pickoff. Probably would have behooved Griffin to keep it himself or get rid of it. 2:28 left in the second. 3-0 Jesuit. Vernon comes out. McNeil's back in. Griffin shotgun. Man in motion. And it's a handoff to Hezekiah Davis, who has a hole. He has a first down to the 28. Little sweep run by Hezekiah. Sweep to the left. 2:20 left in the first half. Jesuit driving. 1st and 10 at the Clearwater 23. They go trips right. Empty set. Watch for a Griffin draw here. He's had some success. Davis, nope, Griffin to pass. Griffin looking deep. Griffin in the end zone, just overthrows Teeling. Had Teeling running a fade pattern to the corner of the end zone. That pass was a little bit flat, and it falls incomplete. It's one of those, you got to have a little air under it if you're running that fade, and that was just a little too flat of a pass, but it stops the clock. 1:56 left in the second, 3-0 Jesuit. Tigers facing a 2nd and 10 at their own 28. Two wideouts to each side. Teeling's in motion. Griffin back to pass. Davis stays in to block. Griffin downfield. It's caught. It's caught. Score. Touchdown Tigers, Mikey Vernon. With 1:51 left in the first half. Big play. Wallner for the extra point. It's blocked. So it's 9-0. And Wallner's been money all season long, too. Noah Wallner was 20 for 20 on extra points. And that's the first one this year that he has had blocked. Boy, those are ones that sometimes they come back to bite you later on. It's 9-0 Tigers, 1:51 left in the second. Jesuit still with 2 timeouts. It's Ben Beavers to kick it off. Oh, and it's a squib. It's a squib kick. That was either a squib or a miss hit. I don't know what, but Clearwater's got good field position. I mean, I turned the camera to the end zone because most of his kicks go for touchbacks, and then all of a sudden there's a scrum at the 40-yard line. So I'm thinking that was a miss hit. So first time we've seen this formation here with 3 backs in the backfield. Witte getting pressure. Oh, he's getting pressure deep. Goes up, and the pass is incomplete. Both referees call it incomplete. Good effort there on a stretch by the receiver, but I don't think he had control of it. That was 8. I think Mike Wynn. So second down. Interesting formation that time. They come at it again. Looks like they have an extra back in the backfield for blocking purposes. Witte, inside handoff. And a gain of about 6. And the refs, Tiger coach is screaming for the whistle to be blown. And they blew it late. But it's third down and 3. 1 minute left in the first half. Clearwater with all 3 timeouts. So I would suspect they would use one here sooner than later. Under 50 seconds. 40 seconds. Witte fakes the handoff. Out pattern. And Hill with the play knocks the receiver out of bounds after a first. 33.3 seconds. 3 timeouts remaining. First and 10 Clearwater at the Jesuit 41. A little bit of wind here. Looks like it's a east to west wind. Trips left. Witte getting, there's a hold, my goodness, not called. I think it was Ballesteros was getting held on that play. .8 seconds. And it is a timeout, Clearwater. So 27.8 seconds left in the first half, and the Tornadoes call time. So it looks like Mulcair, the punter, is also the place kicker. So again, thanks to all who are watching tonight. We appreciate it. You don't have local referee crews at these playoffs games, so I would suspect this may be a Pasco crew or a Manatee crew. So second and 8, 27.8 remaining. Bunch formation left. Now 4 wideouts left. Witte, good protection. Witte going downfield as a man open. And in field goal range and a timeout. Tigers drop back in a zone coverage that time. And nice pass by Witte that's caught by Javon McKenzie, who's the leading receiver. He just found the soft spot in the zone. And Clearwater calls their second timeout with 16.9 seconds left in the second. And again, Clearwater does get the ball to start the third. So this is a big play or big couple of plays now for the Tiger defense. So Luke Battaglia is in on the defensive line. Tucker, Witte, Cole, Ballesteros. They do have the extra defensive back in with Lee. Empty set now for Witte. High snap, and he corrals it. Good protection. Looking in the end zone in the corner, overthrows everybody with 10.2 seconds. Witte getting good protection. Tigers with the three-man rush. So advantage goes to the offensive line there. So Jesuit really kind of flooding the secondary. Everybody dropped off the linebackers. Henderson, Keller, Quinn, well, dropping back deep. Blake Mitchell's in also now on defense. Empty set, Witte. Witte steps up. Witte breaking away from Witte, 20 to the 15. With 2.6 seconds, they're going to try a field goal. So the ball spotted at the 18. So this is going to be kicking from the 24. So it's at the 17. So a 34-yard field goal. Whistles. And we have a timeout. Jesuit. So Jesuit just wants to make sure all their ducks are in a row here. With 2.6 seconds left in the first half. It's 3rd and 8. So this is one of those situations where maybe you see something on film. And you want to do a stunt or something from the outside, who's to say? But over the years, the Tigers have been solid in punt blocking, or kick blocking, I should say. Whistles. More whistles. Now what's this? The Jesuit burns another one. The Jesuit calls their final timeout. 9-0 the score. 2.6 seconds left in the first half. Tigers up. Noah Wallner field goal from 35 earlier. And then the Griffin to Vernon touchdown pass, but the extra point was blocked. So we're at 9-0. Clearwater will receive to start the third. And here we go. This is Evan Mulcair, left-footed kicker. Snap, kick. I think he got it. Yep, drilled it at the horn. Room to spare. So we have played one half here at Clearwater High School. Jesuit leads Clearwater 9-3. The FHSAA is now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Tweet us, like us, and tag us on your social platforms by searching for FHSAA. Keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. Be a fan of it all by following us on social media at FHSAA. So again, thanks to all who've tuned in tonight. We will be back maybe in about 15 minutes or so, 15, 16 minutes. Again, Jesuit leads Clearwater 9-3 at half. Clearwater to receive to start the third. And you are watching the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal game on the Jesuit High School Football Tampa Facebook page. We'll be back shortly. All right, John Pedrero back here at Clearwater High School as we approach the start of the third quarter with Jesuit leading Clearwater 9-3. Kind of a combination of a defensive game and some mistakes both ways around. The interceptions thrown by both quarterbacks. I think Jesuit having that first and goal at the 4 and then just going badly backwards, penalties, an errant center snap, sack. That was a big sequence right there. Definitely think the Tigers also are missing Caleb Smith. I mean, he was one of Will Griffin's go-to guys. And was the second leading receiver on the team when he went out injured with the injury on a fluky play at Hillsboro on an incomplete pass where he just kind of landed wrong, hurt his leg. But the screen pass game, I think, really worked pretty well for Jesuit in the first half. That was some of their more effective plays. Shanksut had a nice catch. Of course, the Vernon touchdown reception on a really nice touch pass by Will Griffin. And Hezekiah Davis has been effective at running back. He's had some nice runs. And he's been getting the bulk of the playing time here. So Clearwater will receive to start the third. I mean, this is a pretty big defensive stand here for Jesuit. And Wallner's coming to kick off. So Beavers had been handling that duty, but it's Wallner now. But a little bit of momentum to Clearwater with that field goal to end the first half. And here's Noah. And here we go. So it is a short kick. Oh, it's fumbled! I think Clearwater got it back. So 9-3 for those of you just tuning in. 9-3 Jesuit as we start the third. Wow. Kick did not go too far, but kind of took an odd bounce up. And that was a live ball. And Tornadoes recover at their own 21-yard line to start the third. So here is the quarterback, Jalen Witte. Dual threat quarterback, Drain behind him. 2 wide outs to each side, Drain now to his side. Quick out pattern and a gain of about 8 yards. Call it 7. As they went to work on the side of the freshman David Hill at corner. Trips left. Really a lot of cushion given by Hill. And it's a keeper. And it's going to be a first down, I think, for Jalen Witte on the quarterback draw. And he does move the chains. Ball to the 32, first down. Clearwater early here in the second. 11 minutes on the dot. In the third. 11 minutes left in the third. 9-3 Tigers. Again, trips left. Keller crowding the line. And the pass is caught for a gain of about 5 by Javion McKenzie, the leading receiver. And McKenzie with 25 catches coming into this game, far and away the leading receiver for Clearwater. He's going to pick up 6 on that play. Second down, so Clearwater going to a quick passing game here to start the second half. Witte now looking down the field, and he has his man. It is. Let's see how they rule this. If they rule it a catch and a fumble, they are ruling it a catch and a fumble. And it's a first down. So it was a fumble out of bounds. See, the referee threw the beanbag down there. So they're saying the receiver had control of it. He was hit, fumbled out of bounds. The ball is actually fumbled backwards. So that's where they're marking it. So it's 1st and 10, Clearwater at the Jesuit 47. Fake pitch and a nice open field tackle that time by the freshman Rashawn Fitz on the quarterback Witte, and he prevented a big gain on that play. So Witte faked the pitch, took it himself, picks up 1, 9:22 left in the third, 9-3 Jesuit. Heads up play by Fitz. It's another young player who's seen his playing time increase as the season has progressed. Trips left again. This has been it's about the same kind of formation for Clearwater. Back to pass. Downfield, caught. First down. And Witte doing a good job finding the openings in the zone. Down to the 32, first down. And he's getting good protection as well. And they've been sticking with this similar formation. Witte now getting pressure, incomplete. So Fitz was blitzing him that time. So good pressure by Fitz. And a pass in the flat. Looked like it was intended for Nate Gooden, number 3. Fell short, so it's 2nd and 10. 8:23 left in the third, 9-3 Tigers. And that's a keeper and a big run sliding down as the quarterback, Witte. See where they mark it. I think he's going to be short of the first by about 2 yards. So it's third down, 3rd and 2. So Witte and the keeper, they just marked it where he initially slid. So 3rd and 2. Good opening drive by Clearwater here. 7:49 left in the third. Quarterback has it again, and the pass is caught for a first down. And a hit by Keller. And a flag. Maybe illegal man downfield. It's in the middle of the field. Yep, illegal man downfield on Clearwater. So a lineman, second time they've been called on that, a lineman was past the line of scrimmage. Can't do that. I mean, they may give him a little bit of cushion, but if you're like, really more than probably a yard max. They're going to call that. So that negates a first down, and it's 3rd and 8. Witte. Now it's drained to his left. High snap. Pressure. Downfield. Man open. And they're saying no. Ref right on it. That was close, but the referee right on the play. And receiver's foot was out of bounds. Tigers going all out blitz there. They had man coverage on the corners. I think that was Housey in coverage. And we're going to have a 46-yard attempt by the kicker, Mulcair. Kick is up. Oh, it's blocked. It is blocked by the Tigers. And hard to tell here who blocked it. They're Tucker Witte getting most of the accolades here, so we're going to say it's 94. Came right up the gut, blocked that kick. Big block, and Jesuit takes over. Actually, I think the Tigers are supposed to get it on the 20-yard line, I think. No, that's on a miss, excuse me. They not on a block. It's the right spot. If it was a miss, they get it on the 20. But there's some discussion on the Jesuit sideline. They're moving back. See what this is. It's a sideline warning on Jesuit. Oh, boy. You know what? That was Jesuit's second sideline warning. It was after the play, so they move it back 5 yards. So, end result, Jesuit 1st and 10 to throw on 33-yard line. Griffin with Davis next to him, Teeling, Green to the right, Changsut to the left. Tigers up 9-3, 7:09 left in the third. They give it to Hezekiah, who has a hole. Oh, look at Hezekiah Davis. 50, 40, 30, 20, down to the 17-yard line. Hezekiah Davis with a big run. And he went to the Remetta side of the line that time. Got to the second level. And he's inside the 20. And here's Mikey. 20. Cuts outside, cuts inside. Hold that ball, Mikey. And they're saying fumble. Nope. Refs are saying he was down by contact. And Thor Josiak is losing his mind, but I think that's the correct call. Boy, Thor Josiak not happy about that. He had better be careful. So they're saying down by contact or his knee hit the ground. Gain of 4. Davis still in. Griffin shotgun. Davis. Davis again. Davis spins. Davis to the 6, and that's going to be a first. Thurman in. 1st and goal. Thurman with it. Thurman. It's going to get forward progress. Maybe got a yard. Davis back in for Thurman. I think. Nope, he's in for the extra blocker, who was Wyatt Allender, 50. They bring in Chang Sut. Now Thurman comes out. They bring in Vernon. It is second and goal at the 6. 5:11 left in the third. 9-3 Tigers. Griffin. Davis to the end zone. Davis just shy. He's inside the 1. Getting a good block on the edge from Chang Sut. Let's see if Will Griffin takes it himself here. Will under center. They are inside the 1. They spread it out. Griffin score! Touchdown Tigers! They thought he was going to go up the middle. He delayed. He went over the left side. Big score. Touchdown Tigers. In the long Hezekiah Davis run, doing the damage. And Jesuit looks like they're going for 2. No, they're not. So Wallner is going to attempt the extra point with Teeling holding. 4:39 left in the third. Here's Noah. And this is going to be, I think, encroachment on the defense. Let's see. This might be an interesting call here. If they move this half the distance, we've seen Matt Thompson go for it, but let's see who this is on. That's the no, they're calling it on Jesuit. False start on Jesuit. So this will be a longer extra point for Noah Wallner. Snap, kick, just got that away. It's good. Boy, pressure from the outside there as well, but Wallner doing a good job keeping his focus on that. And they're going to call the water break, third quarter water break. There was 4:39 left in the third, and Jesuit is up 16-3. The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners who help make the FHSAA football championships possible. Team IP, the official merchandising company of the FHSAA, Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Max Preps, official scores and statistics of the FHSAA, GoFan, official online ticket provider of the FHSAA, Herf Jones, the official championship ring partner of the FHSAA, the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA, and Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the 2024 FHSAA Football Championships. For the latest news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds in the 2024 FHSAA Football Championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason. And, Clearwater's going to get pinned way back here. So 4:32 left in the third, 16-3 Jesuit. Unfortunately, unless someone messages me, I am unable to get scores from other games because I do use my iPhone for this. broadcast. 16-3 Tigers, 4:32 left in the third. And it's a keeper by Witte, and he has positive yardage to the 16-yard line. .410 left in the third. 16-3 Tigers up. And it's a fake handoff. Witte looking downfield, has a man wide open, caught at the 40-yard line. Tigers dropping back deep in a zone that time. And it's a big gain to the 40. First down, Clearwater. A whole lot of football left in this game. Only a 13-point game. 16-3 Tigers. Witte got good protection on that play. Witte. And it's a catch and a hard hit by the freshman David Hill. Closed quickly that time. He is a young guy who's going to be a special player for the Tigers, starting at corner as a freshman on varsity. 3 minutes left in the third. 16-3 Tigers. Second down and 6. Clearwater at their own 44. Witte fakes the handoff. Short drop. Pump fake. Goes downfield. Got his man. First down, Clearwater. He had some mustard on that pass, so it was Powell in coverage. And into Jesuit territory at the 37. Tigers playing a pretty deep zone here. And this is a quarterback keeper and a nice run by Witte. Shy of the first. Picks up 8. Rapidly played third here, approaching the 2-minute mark of the third. 16-3 Tigers. Trips left. Witte again keeps it himself, and he is tackled by Colton Haywood. So actually there are 3 Tigers remaining on this team who did see action as freshmen on varsity in that state championship season 4 years ago. S.J. Green caught 6 passes that year, 1 for a score. Played in 4 games. And Zach Quinn and Camden Haywood actually each played in a game. First and 10. Oh, high snap. Good job, Witte, controlling that. Looking in the end zone, it's deep. Way out of the end zone. Out of my camera range. That was about 5 or 6 yards past the end line. Incomplete. .107 left in the third. 16-3 Tigers. Second and 10. And the quarterback keeps it again. Another nice run. And Hill on the tackle. Boy, David Hill with another nice tackle, saving some yardage there. I mean, he prevented a first down run that time. Possibly maybe the last play of the third. We don't know. Trips left for Clearwater. 30 seconds left in the third. Jalen Witte fakes the handoff. Pass is caught for a first. And I think that may very well be the last play of the third. It is going to be. So we have played 3. They're going to try to get one off here. 3 seconds. 2. I don't think it's going to happen. 1. Nope. So that's the end of the third right there. And it's 16-3 Jesuit. But Clearwater is driving. Football fans, the best games are yet to be played. Make plans to attend the 2024 Florida High School Football State Championship games. The intense action takes place December 6th for the rural class at the range at H.G. Morse Stadium, and December 11th through 14th for classes 1A to 7A at Pit Bull Stadium at Florida International University in Miami. Come out and watch the best in Florida high school football play. Visit the FHSAA website at fhsaa.com for more information. And again, you are watching the 2024 FHSAA Football Region Quarterfinal game on the Jesuit High School Football Tampa Facebook page. So we start the fourth, 16-3 Jesuit, 1st and 10 Clearwater at the Jesuit 16-yard line. Witte, back to pass, getting pressure, getting chased, rolls right, keeps it himself, 20-15, pushed out of bounds by Zach Quinn at the 15-yard line. So after all that, he picks up about 2 yards. Witte was giving him pressure. Quinn did a good job closing in that time and keeping Witte from cutting inside. So 2nd and 10, ball is now at the 15-yard line. We'll call that a yard gain, maybe a yard and a half. As we start the fourth here at Clearwater. Oh, another high snap. Quarterback controlled at 15, and he is going to get knocked out of bounds by Caden Henderson. Boy, that was another airmail snap. And the quick reflexes of Jaden Witte saved a potential big loss on the play. And he gets back basically to the original line of scrimmage. And it's 3rd and 9 at the Jesuit 15. Clearwater down 2 scores here. 16-3 Tigers. And Thor Josiak, who is still built like an offensive lineman, calls timeout early here in the fourth with 11:43 left in the fourth, and Jesuit leading 16-3. So the first timeout of the second half for Clearwater. So again, I think we mentioned this earlier. It's worth mentioning again that Jesuit offensive coordinator Don Misick was a head coach here at Clearwater for, I think, 5 years. And when he left Clearwater, ultimately wound up at Jesuit. And he was replaced by the current coach, Thor Josiak, who was a former Clearwater player and played offensive line for USF. So 3rd and 9. Another high snap. Big block in the backfield. Looking in the end zone. Overthrown. Witte could not control that high snap, but he did a good job that time just getting the ball and throwing it in the end zone and keeping Clearwater in field goal range if they're so inclined. But kind of 4 down here. If they kick a field goal, it's still a 16-6. That's still a 2-score game. So Thor Josiak is rolling the dice here on 4th and 9. And they've had some center snap troubles as of late. Witte, good snap that time, fakes the handoff. Witte, oh, he's sacked! He's sacked! He's sacked! He's sacked! Tucker Witte with the sack back at the 33-yard line. The senior with the bull rush, and he gets the sack. And no escaping for Jalen Witte that time. Monster play. Tucker Witte, how about that? A huge play. Huge defensive play. Witte has shown good escapability really the whole game, but that time couldn't get away from Witte. 1st and 10, Jesuit. 2 backs in the backfield, Davis and Thurman. And Thurman gets it. Thurman has a nice hole. Thurman has a nice run. Thurman's best run of the game right there. Picks up about 8. 11-17 left in the 4th. 16-3 Tigers. Picks up 8 yards. Boy, the Tigers would love to chew up some clock right here, right now. Two backs in the backfield. Green to the left. Vernon Teeling to the right. Hezekiah Davis. He has a hole. Hezekiah has a first down. He picks up 7. Maybe 8. Moves the chains. 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 45. 10:37 left in the 4th. 16-3 Jesuit. Tigers in no hurry here. Green Vernon to the left, to the short side. It's Chanksa to the right. Ryan McNeil's in the game. They give it to Thurman. Thurman with a nice hole. Thurman 40. Thurman 30. He breaks away. Thurman 10, 5. Score! Thurman breaking through. Broke a tackle at around the 20. A big run for Thurman. Touchdown, Tigers. Boy, Jesuit waking up here late. How about that? The senior Notre Dame commit with maybe his biggest play of the year right there. They're going for 2. Teeling. Caden Henderson powers in. I don't think he got it. That's that play they like to run when they go for 2 with Henderson. Oh, he got it. They're saying he got it. Touchdown. Excuse me. Extra point. 2-point attempt. Good. He got it. The refs are still commiserating here. Not so fast. Not so fast here. They are commiserating. Question is, did the ball cross the plane or did his knee hit beforehand? And they're talking. No good. So after discussion, the play, it's no good. But that's the play Jesuit likes to run, going for two with the big, long, lean, strong Caden Henderson. And he has been very successful this year on those, but not that time. But it's 22-3, Jesuit, with 10:03 left in the fourth. And the can tell the Clearwater Tornado bench is a bit downtrodden here after that play. Tornadoes coming in on a 6-game win streak. Jesuit on a 4-game win streak. And they had a loss against University that I really think they feel they had in their hand, and they lost. And the kick is going to be a touchback. And they lost it. I mean, really, if that game worked out for Jesuit, where they won, where they beat the University, who at the time, and I haven't checked their record since, but they were the number 7 ranked team in the state in 7A. I think the Tigers would have been a 3 seed or maybe even a 2 seed with a win there. But this is the hand they were dealt, and there are a lot of football left in this game, but they have come up big here late, and they have a 19-point lead. 10:03 left in the fourth. Boy, that Tucker Witte sack really inspired the Tigers. Witte fakes the handoff. He's looking deep, and it's caught. And there is injured. I think there's an injured. Looks like a cramp by someone. Boy, Witte underthrew that. Hill had pretty tight coverage. I think that was McKenzie, the leading receiver. Yeah, it was McKenzie on the catch. McKenzie had to slow down, turn around. And he made a nice grab. But if Clearwater's going to get back in this game, those are plays they have to make, these long passes. You know, I think that's the quarterback, Witte, with the cramp, because they're working the backup has taken some center snaps here on the sideline. That's number 3. Is that Nate Gooden? Yeah, Gooden, number 3. But I think that's maybe Witte, the quarterback, who's down with the cramp. But he made I think he winged that ball about as far as he could. And the receiver made a nice adjustment, made a good catch. So give credit where credit is due there. I thought Hill had pretty good coverage. So let's give it a flip around. That's Witte down there. Again, they're kind of holding that leg as if for a cramp, I think. Maybe not. They're looking at a. Let's see. Now his leg is down. They're looking at a knee. So we won't speculate. Let's speculate. Let's just see. We got a couple of coaches going out there. So they brought the bottle of Gatorade out there. When you see that, that normally does mean cramp, but player still is down. Yep, now he's getting up. Is it Witte? Yep, it is. It was Witte, the quarterback. Yep, he's got a little bit of the cramp walk, so he's okay. Here he is. So that's always good to see. But he's the focal point of your offense. I would venture to say he will probably be back in here sooner than later. It looks like Nate Gooden, a senior, is going to be the quarterback. Would not surprise me here to see maybe a quarterback keeper. If they do the stack formation to either side, this may be a quarterback draw, and it is. 20-15, and he is tackled out of bounds. David Hill on the tackle of Gooden. I think Jesuit read that all the way. I mean, if I read that from up here, they most certainly read that on the field. 9:25 left in the fourth. 22-3 Tigers. Because you've got someone who really probably had limited reps this week playing quarterback right now. Yep, but here comes Witte. White's back in. He sat out a grand total of one play, so Jalen Witte is back in the game. Oh, and it's a fumble and another bad snap, and the running back falls on it, but it's a big loss. Oh, boy, Clearwater is having well, Jesuit's had a couple of center snap issues, but I think Clearwater has surpassed Jesuit. That's a big loss. So they've got to get down to the 6-yard line, and they're back at the 28. So it's 3rd down and 22. If my math at 9:42 on a Friday night is correct. And this is 4-down territory, and it's a timeout called by Thor Josiak. That is the second call timeout. So 8:17 left in the fourth. 22-3 Tigers. If anyone out there by chance can look on Score Stream, again, which I cannot do right now, or some app to see what the score of the Port Charlotte South Fort Myers game is, I will gladly report it. As the winner of this game plays that game. Again, Port Charlotte, a massive favorite, a 1 versus an 8. But stranger things have happened. So 3rd down, and Clearwater has to get to somewhere near Treasure Island. Another high snap. Witte. Nope. I mean, really, when you have these high center snaps, it just really messes up, for lack of a better word, the dynamics of the play. It throws the timing of the whole play off. And there have been an abundance of them today. And this is 4th down. And Clearwater's got to go for it. With 8:12 left in the fourth, I mean, there's no other options here. This is 4th and a mile. Stranger things have happened. Tigers playing 2 deep safeties here. Fakes the inside handoff, goes back, getting pressure. Oh, and he is going to go down. It's a sack. And it's Ballesteros with the sack. There were 3 Tigers nearby, but we'll give that one to Ballesteros. So Jesuit takes over, 8:02 left in the fourth. Tigers have 3 timeouts remaining. Clearwater 1 timeout. I mean, so there's limited opportunities to stop this clock. And I would suspect Jesuit's going to try to burn as much clock as they can here. Boy, how about a 70-yard Thurman run? That would be nice. Mikey Vernon in motion. They give it to Thurman. Thurman cuts left. Oh, look at this, 50. He goes out of bounds. And big run, Thurman, into Clearwater territory. So Justin Thurman imposing his will here late. .754 remaining in the fourth. 1st and 10 Jesuit at the Clearwater 40. Thurman, the tailback run. It's Keeling in, not McNeil. Thurman again. Thurman up the middle. Hold on to that ball, Justin. He has a nice blast there. Gets about 3-4 yards. Most important thing is the clock is running. 7:38 left in the fourth and a 22-3 Jesuit lead. Give him 4 on that play. Chang Sut comes back in. Clock is the Tigers' friend right now. Chang Sut wide right, Green Teeling to the left. Teeling in motion. Thurman, and he is wrapped up. Nice tackle from the backside there by, I think, again, these are hard numbers to read. 58, I think, by Clearwater. Noel Brown. 6:45. It's 3rd and 6. McNeil in. Mikey Vernon in motion. Oh, nice pass to S.J. Green. 1st down, Tigers. Ran the inside slant to perfection. Touch pass by Griffin. 1st down, Tigers. I think Clearwater entirely expecting run there. Inside slant pattern. I mean, that was a touch pass. Griffin did not rifle that one. It was a very catchable ball because Green had beat his man to the inside. They didn't need much. They got a 1st down. Big play by 2 big-time players, Griffin and S.J. Green. Green, the South Dakota State commitment. Will Griffin, Florida commitment. .617 left in the fourth. 1st and 10 Jesuit at the Clearwater 28-yard line. Vernon in motion. Thurman powers ahead. Little bit of a read option look that time by Griffin. Thurman gets 4. Teeling back in for McNeil. Under 6 minutes. Carlo Thompson's in at a receiver position. Carlo in motion. Swing pass to Carlo. Stepped out of bounds. Is going to be a little shy of the first. Wind's picked up a bit. I think Matt Thompson would have preferred Carlo stay in that time, but his foot went out. Tigers may take a timeout here. Yep, they do. Jesuit not rushing there. They take the timeout. 5:21 left in the fourth. 19-point lead, 22-3. I mean, you look at Clearwater. I mean, their last game they played Countryside is not very good this year at all. They won 78-0. Before that, they beat River Ridge, who's a playoff team, by the way, playing Naples, 49-6. It was a district win. Both of those are district wins. They won at Eastlake 35-14. They beat TC 48-14. They beat Gulf, who's better than they used to be back in the day, 41-21. They beat Largo. The Packers are always a tough opponent. Clearwater beat them 23-18. So they have 6 wins in a row. And the fewest points they have scored this season was the 14 that they scored against CCC in that 42-14 loss. And they have not scored an offensive touchdown tonight, at least so far. Griffin under center on 3rd and 3. McNeil at fullback. And, Will Griffin. It's a touchdown, Tigers, to Mikey Vernon. There's a flag on the play. Will Griffin had everyone fooled. Oh, it's a legal man downfield. My goodness. Boy, everyone was fooled on that play, and they call it a legal man downfield. Oh, that's a shame. What a sleight of hand that time by Will Griffin, and he had a perfect pass to Mikey Vernon, who was running a kind of a crossing pattern near the goal line. That is a shame. So now it's 3rd and 8. Gutsy play call worked to perfection, and they have a legal man downfield. That's about the 4th one we've seen tonight. We've seen them on Clearwater, so this particular crew, I guess, puts an emphasis on that. My goodness. 3rd and 8. Griffin shotgun. Vernon. Griffin. Pass is caught. McNeil's going to be just shy of the first. So Jesuits facing a 4th and 2. McNeil stayed in bounds. Good job, Ryan McNeil. I do not foresee a field goal here. I think Jesuits going to keep this offense out here right now. They may be just running this clock down too, and then they're going to call another timeout and talk about it. They have 4th down and 1.5 yards. And they're just letting the clock run. And they call time. So Jesuit does call timeout, 4:34 left in the 4th. So each team now has 1 timeout left. This would be about a 35-yard field goal if they try it. But whatever the case, this is a 3-score game. And the offense is staying out in the field, and I don't blame Matt Thompson one bit here. First down here, it's barring something crazy, it's game, set, match. Griffin, shotgun. Oh, and it's a handoff and a first down. 10-5, Thurman, score! And that'll do it. Again, a little bit of a read option look that time. I think Griffin had the option of it being a keeper or letting handing it off to the running back. And you're not going to catch Thurman. Made the decision to hand it off. Thurman gets to the second level like that, forget about it. Snap, kick is good. And it is 29-3 with 4:26 left in the fourth. And the Clearwater fans are probably headed to Dairy Curl down the street to get an ice cream and mope a bit. 29-3 Tigers, 4:26 left in the fourth. I was talking in the concession stand line to some very knowledgeable fans, Clearwater fans, before the game, and they really thought that this Clearwater team that had a lot of seniors was going to take advantage of Jesuit's youth tonight. Maybe they did for a little bit, but Jesuit's not a team you want to play in the playoffs. Wallner goes in the end zone. But the bottom line here, I think, tonight is in this game, Jesuits' top players have made big plays. Griffin, big plays. Mikey Vernon, big plays. Justin Thurman, really big plays. Tucker Witte, monster game. Ballesteros, monster game. King Powell's had a good game. And kudos to David Hill. I mean, a freshman out there. All right, 4:26 left in the fourth. Witte looking downfield, looking deep, and the pass is caught. Daryl Palmer, Matt Thompson probably not too happy about that. Again, he underthrew his receiver, but receiver came back and caught it. Long gain. Witte fakes the handoff. Witte steps up. Witte running. Witte with it. Witte goes down at the 35. Colton Haywood on the tackle. Under 4 minutes. Stack formation to either side. Witte back to pass. Witte looking downfield. Pass is caught. First down. To the 23. Tigers with the extra DB in. Again, Witte looking at the left flat, has his man. Caught, first down. And it's first and goal. That was the first down. It's first and goal, Clearwater. The Jesuit just trying not to give up the big play here, playing some deep zone. Witte runs it himself. White's going to be tackled after a short gain. Actually, it's a loss. And he is tackled by Zach Quinn. So Quinn's going to get a sack. Two minutes, 27 seconds left in the fourth. Second and goal, Clearwater at the Jesuit 11. Pistol formation, trips left to the short side. And they go with the keeper. And Witte is tackled by Tucker Witte. Trip Keller in there as well. Under 2 minutes. Third and goal at the 11. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Trips right to the wide side. Pistol formation. Witte drops back. Passes it in the flat. Caught. And closing quickly is Antre Lee, number 0, the junior. And it's fourth down. Good play, Antre Lee. Read that one nicely. 1:13, so ball back to the original line of scrimmage. Fourth down, under a minute. Pass in the end zone. It's not going to be a touchdown. He's going to be short on that fourth down play. And it's going to be Jesuit ball with 49.7 seconds left. Pass was short. Receiver's knee was down at the 2. And Will Griffin is going to take a knee here as the Jesuit coaches head on out. So Will just going to plow ahead here. He doesn't want a safety. And he takes the quick soft knee. I may have to do that one more time. "30 seconds for a nice effort by the Jesuit Tigers tonight. And Jesuit moves on to the final 16 in Class 4A. And they're going to play the winner of Port Charlotte, South Fort Myers. Go South Fort Myers, but seriously thinking that's going to be a game at Port Charlotte next week. We're going to go under that assumption. Don't know about the broadcast. It all depends. All depends if NFHS does the game. If they do, I will not be doing the game. If not, I'm going to trudge down to Port Charlotte. So stay tuned. So thanks to all who watched tonight in the live stream. Really appreciate everyone's support. Nice game for the Tigers. Dominant second half by Jesuit. Jesuit actually outscores Clearwater 20-0 in the second half. And your final is Jesuit 29, Clearwater 3. Tigers move on to the second round in Class 4A. And by the way, I forgot to mention this. Saw something online about the toughest classifications in the country. Florida Class 4A, I think, was number 6 in the country in terms of the toughest class. A lot of California schools, your modern day St. John Bosco's, Duncanvilles in Texas, and others, but no picnic in 4A. So anyway, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. Final score, once again, 29-3 Jesuit over Clearwater in the regional quarterfinal playoff game. I am John Pedrero from the class of 1981, and you have been watching Jesuit Tiger football on the Jesuit High School Football Tampa Facebook page. Have a great evening, everyone.